Hello, Ramesh. So continuing on with percentages, you did very well yesterday with percentage questions. So today we're on page 94 again. So still on page 94, but there's a lot on it. And today we're on part E. We'll also be doing a bit on page 95, but we're going to start on page 90. Oh, gamaleshkel. I'm sneezing. Sorry about that. I'll wash my hands afterwards, don't worry. So E. Question E anyway. What fraction of 20 is each of these? So quite simply for this, okay? If you look at 4, what fraction of 20 is 4? So we go 4 over 20. That's what you do first. You write it like that. You put the 20 on the bottom, you put the number on top, 4 over 20, then you simplify. So that's going to be the same as 1/5. Okay, that's it. Okay, if we look at the next one, 2 over 20, and I've kind of done here already. What fraction? 2 over 20. Okay, and then simplify, that's going to be 1/10. Okay, so you'll fly through those. Those are pretty easy. But then on question 2, it asks us what percentage of 20 is each of these. So again, you'll go first one, 4 over 20, and you've already figured out that that's 1/5, so that'd be 20%. Okay, if you did 2 over 20, again, you've already figured out, that's 1/10, so that's going to be 10%. Okay, and do those right across. And then for question 3, what percentage of 12 is each of these? So again, for the first one, we'd go 6 over 12 equals, we'll simplify, 1/2 equals 50%. Okay, and if it gets to tricky ones, if it gets to, oh, I don't know, like, yeah. Well, maybe the last one there would be 2/12. So 2/12 is equal to 1/6, and just multiply it by 100 over 1 to find out what decimal that is, or percentage that is. Same thing with this one, it'll be 1 over 12. So multiply that by 100 over 1 to find out what percentage that is too. Is that okay with everybody? Okay, and when that's done, we're going to go up to the top of page 95, and we're only going to do a small bit here on the top of page 95. Okay, so can everybody see here? Just let me readjust for a moment. No, I just want you to do, can everybody see that now? Yeah, so I just want you to do the top 4 here, the top 4. Okay, so that's A, B, C, D. Just I'll box them off. First 4. So there, these are quite simple. So 50%, change it, look in this box, 50% we all know is 1/2. So we get 1/2 of 48, so it's 48 divided by 2. 33 1/3% we know at this stage now, okay? If you're not sure, you can look in here. 33 1/3% as a fraction is 1/3, so we get 1/3 of 27. So on and so forth. So just those 4. Is that okay? You'll fly through those. And so we have E on this page here, down here. Again on page 94, and then we have the top 4 up here on page 95. Is that okay? So there shouldn't be any issues there. Please, please, please ask me if you're unstuck, or if you become stuck, and I'll help you become unstuck. But you need to tell me. You need to tell me, and you're going pretty well with the percentages anyway, so I don't think there'll be a problem. Now, looking at Mental Maths today, and Mental Maths is, they're not difficult, but there's maybe a lot of newish things in it that we haven't found before. Question 1 goes straight in at the deep end. So put these numbers in ascending order. If you ascend a mountain, you go up it. Okay? Descend goes down, but they ask us to go up. So we start with the smallest. Start with the smallest. Now, these are all mixed up in decimals, percentages, and fractions. So my advice to you is change these all to percentages. Change them all to the same thing. 36%, 3%, 12%, 60%, and 30%. And then it's very, very easy once you them all change to the same unit. Very, very easy. Question 3 says 20 is to 5 is the same as what is to 1. Okay, so we just simplify this. What goes into both 20 and 5? Well, 5 goes there 4 times, 5 goes there 1 time. So what would it be? Oh, I've given you the answer, sugar plum. So if a man or a car is going 5 kilometers in 5 minutes, what speed is it going? In other words, how far does it go in an hour? So we need to go from 5 minutes to 60 minutes to 60 mins, okay? So we multiply that by 12. So you must also multiply that by 12. Just multiply 5 by 12 and you'll get how many kilometers per hour it's going. Minus 4 plus minus 2. Now yesterday quite a few people got this wrong. Remember what I always say, if a plus and a minus come together in a sword fight, which looks more like a sword? The minus, so the minus wins. So it's minus 4 minus 2. So we start at minus 4 and we're going back 1, 2, where do you end up? You can tell me. Now question 16 maybe is a type of question we haven't seen much of before. They basically ask us to find what is the area, the difference between the areas of the two squares. Okay, so I'll just shade this in a little bit here. Okay, so we'll say we've got a blue outside square and we have, we'll call it a red inside square. Okay, so all you basically do is you get the area of the big blue square, 5 by 5. You get the area of the small red square, 3 by 3. And what's the difference between them? And that's the difference in area. Okay, question 17 as well. We've had quite a few of these this week and people haven't been quite sure. So they ask us to write this as a decimal. Look at 1,000. In 1,000 we've got 1, 2, 3 zeros. So there's going to be 3 numbers after the decimal. Okay, and then you need to decide what goes in. Now, I'll give you a tip. It's not going to be 0.500 because that'd be 500 over 1,000. It's not going to be 0.005 because that'd be 5 over 1,000. So you tell me what's it going to be. Okay, you tell me what it's going to be. And question 19, similarly again, very similar again. It wants 4 and 20 over 1,000 to be written as a decimal. So that's going to be 4 and we have 1, 2, 3, 3 numbers after the decimal. So you tell me what are those 3 numbers going to be. I'll give you a clue. It's not going to be 4.200. Okay, figure it out. Is that okay, guys? So a bit in that today, but with good concentration and hard work, you'll fly through it. Okay, we're really getting the hang of percentages now, so we'll keep going. We'll keep pushing it on. And if you've any problems, please get in touch. Slán live Galir, Gur Magav.